So this video is for my social wellness project that I had for one of my classes at the College of Southern Idaho. My name is Liz Vargas Ringel, and this is my husband Martin. So for this project, we thought about it a lot, and we had the chance to work on our social wellness, and we actually wanted to take the opportunity to do something that was right for both of us and a relationship and as a family. So we decided that the best way we could help our social wellness and the communication that we had around each other would be by going to therapy and having a third party help us out by introducing better ways to communicate with each other and how to better understand each other. So we'll talk a little bit about our background. So do you want to tell them how long we've been married for?
We've been married for 2 years, and we've been together for 4 in total.
Yeah, so married for 2, together for 4, and being so young, this is our daughter Adelaide, and starting a family, living alone, and obviously having full-time jobs and being full-time students can be very wrecking and frustrating and stressful, and it has all of the ups and downs. We had a lot to talk about at therapy, but we did mainly focus on the communication we had as a couple. So what's the name of our therapist?
Robbie Sawyer.
So we found Robbie through my insurance. I first contacted my insurance company, and they covered 8 sessions for us as a couple. They recommended Robbie Sawyer since her specialty is family therapy. So in total, how many sessions have we had?
We've had 6.
Yeah, we've had 6 sessions that have been wonderful. The first sessions were kind of wrecking, in my opinion. She brought out a lot of feelings and I cried. Did you?
We learned that we weren't always right, so I believe it was very stressful on both of us, the first couple of sessions.
Yeah, I feel like it was one of the biggest eye-openers that we had, realizing that, okay, you're not always right, and maybe the communication skills that you currently have, like yelling at each other when you think you're right, raising your voice is not right, learning how to control our anger even though we think we're right and we might not be right, and you're going to be angry for the rest of the day. That's not going to be a good communication skill. And obviously Adelaide is getting older, and she's seeing what we do, how we act, and how we interact with each other, and she's learning from us, so that wasn't always the best idea. After these 6 therapy sessions, we decided to break off into our own therapy. Martin's still not sure if he wants to do his own therapy, but I definitely want to work on some of the inner issues that I have and some of the possible obstacles that I have as myself as a person to better help me in my relationship, and talk about some of the stressors that I'm having and let those stressors go so I can communicate with Martin better. So unfortunately this project didn't give me enough time. My first alone session is this Thursday, so I hope that goes really well. As a couple, do you think our relationship has improved ever since we went to therapy?
Yes, I think we have improved a lot. We get along better.
Yeah.
We're not raising our tones every time we discuss, and when we do discuss, it isn't a discussion anymore. It's more of a conversation. And leaning to one of each other's sides, not separating and heading off to each other's.
And I feel like that's one of the biggest things we learned during this therapy, is that you have to have discussions, and one person doesn't have to necessarily be right or wrong. There has to be an agreement between each other to have a good relationship. And I feel like these were things we were lacking when we first started our relationship, and we were just continuing them because we didn't know any better. But I'm really glad we've been through therapy, and it's worked out really well, don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything has gone great.
Shout out to my insurance for paying for this. sponsoring our video. Do you like it? Yeah? Can you say hi to my teacher? Say hi. Anyways, I really appreciated this project and learned a lot for myself as a person, and as a couple we've grown, I have to say. And this is definitely one of the projects that was life changing to me, and definitely gonna take everything that I learned from social wellness and all the wellness wheels, and keep applying them to my future. I don't know if I mean, therapy is really expensive to begin with, so I have 2 more sessions that I could take individually, so I don't know if we're gonna continuing our therapy sessions after this, just because it is really pricey. But I do have to say that we've learned a lot, so I don't know if it's necessary, but I know it's good to know that there's that option in case we're ever like needing a third party to help with our relationship or communication or any aspect of our wellness, that there's someone out there to help. And I think that therapists need to be shouted out, and everyone needs to know that there's someone out there that can help you, and it's totally confidential. That was one of my biggest things going into therapy. I didn't want to talk about anything in there that could possibly be discussed outside of the office, and our therapist made it very, very clear that everything we said or felt and told her, it was going to be confidential and stay in that office. So anyways, what did you think of this?
I enjoyed this project because now we get along better, and I could say that we love each other more.
Yeah.
And we're just having a lot better impact, not on our relationship, but also on our daughter.
Yeah.
And I feel like now with us growing as a couple, it's also going to just have a better improvement in her life, and in our future as well.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll keep this video short and sweet, but we really do appreciate the opportunity to do this project and grow as a family. So thank you so much for the opportunity. Say bye. Say bye.